next phase in the industry started in 2002. There were new entrants in the market with smarter strategies and new operating models. Competitive forces led to a reduction in interest rate charged to microloan clients, especially short-term loans as a result of Capitec's involvement. This brought new innovative ideas to light. The MLA also made some changes in 2003 after a strategic session that was held. These changes included transformation that led to the appointment of a new CEO, Henny Ferreira. One of the first major projects was the MLA's participation in the Collection Forum that later led to the creation of the ADO and NADO payment systems. The MLA, together with the SARB, PASA, the banking sector, along with other role players, participated in a process that leveled the playing field regarding access to the payment system. In March 2004, government started a process of creating a new credit bill. The MLA actively participated in this process and provided written input and documents. Treasury also started developing a dedicated banks bill in which the MLA also participated. During 2004, the MLA changed its name to the MFSA or Microfinance South Africa. The principle behind the name change was to broaden the product concept of only lending to a wider range of financial products and services. From 2005 to 2006, the development of a new Credit Act took center stage and eventually replaced the Usury Act, the Exemption Notice, and the Credit Agreements Act. The industry also saw various listings of microfinance institutions such as Blue Financial Services, Kagisano, who was later Credit U, and ABC Cash. During this time, the MFSA spent most of the year focusing on the credit bill with regular interaction, lobbying, and positively influencing key stakeholders. There was a continued process of transformation, and EDO was introduced as a collection method, ADO and NADO as we know it. In February 2006, the first regulations of the National Credit Act was published, and the National Credit Act was promulgated as Act 34 of 2005. The NCR was established with Gabriel Davel as its first CEO. Credit providers and credit bureaus now had to be registered with the NCR. These changes, brought about by the NCA, were significant and had a major influence specifically on smaller micro lenders. The MFSA started the process of engaging with government to discuss the impact of the National Credit Act and investigated various possibilities of legal action. The NCA was implemented in June 2007, and the industry saw stronger competition from other sectors in the financial services industry, including banking and retail industries. There was a major drive towards access to financial services to lower income earners. Technology played an important role during 2007, and we saw the birth of a number of creative ideas. Training through the bank SETA also became an important part of the process to ensure the quality of people employed in the sector. In 2008, we saw and experienced the world economic meltdown that was triggered by the collapse of two low-income housing initiatives in the US, namely Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. This led towards the world recession. The credit industry and South Africa as a whole was affected over time as liquidity in South Africa came under pressure and the industry was negatively impacted due to the world economic circumstances and a lack of liquidity.